Alright then, let's go. Okay, so I want to create a new file called collider. Source collider.c and source header slash collider.h. Then let's just open it. Okay, collider.c and collider.h. Okay, project. I wish to save workspace as, but okay. Let me just quickly take a look at how to save a save a session in Sublime Text. Restore session. Okay, which includes your files and their contents. You can use save workspace as feature. Okay, so I will go project and save workspace as folder. Then I will go to Subble and I will name it tiling, right? Now other tabs and close this, right? Then I close this. Okay, see, so how can I open a workspace? Save workspace as this saves the current workspace. To recall session later, open your file. Ensure all the files you want to include in the session are open. Go to project menu, choose a name and location, specify save button. To restore the session, simply open dot session files. Sublime Text also uses session.sublime save state like window layout and plugin setting. Workspace a workspace saves the file. Save session of currently opened file. Yes. Code sibling, you can access them using Control Alt P. Control Alt P. Tiling. Close project. Okay. So we will go with this and let me project control alt P tiling. Okay, so I have tiling. Now I will open in tiling, right? So these are all in tiling. Now when I go close project, this is done. Now I can specify tiling and all these files are here. Okay. Okay, we don't need this. I will go with if not defined collider h then define collider h and f. Okay, so I will use stl.h and I will also need stdmpool.h. So let's this is our collider. Type def strect collider. Then I think I have there are various collision and all functions that I should. So let's say 40 okay. Pixel collision detection. So it's I think they might be defined in these two. Okay, so collision, right? I would also have to open the corresponding. Okay, so dot h. There's no function for collision, right? Okay, then dot h check collision bool. So I will define game.c in tiling collider.h collider.c simple box collision bool check collision check box collision collider. I'll write a const collider A and const collider B, right? So that is it, and then dot C will go okay. So we simply copy and paste this. Hash include collider.h and I copy this function of this bool check box. I'll say I should say box collider box collider, right? I'll say check box collider const box collider A and const box collider B, right? Then I have to provide these. Okay, maybe I can pass them around with value, right? It just makes easy. Okay, so these are box colliders. There is 20. Okay, then we move on to per pixel collision, which I am not going to implement right now. Circular collision is better, so we can go here DRA.c. Okay, .c 39. These are game.h .h. Okay, so we have this circle collider, I will call it. This is our box collider. Then this is our circle collider. So I go type def struct circle collider, and we .h, we give it defines the center of the circle and its radius. So I can just copy and paste this, right? Then corresponding function, check circle collision. Okay, check circle collision. Then we have simple circle collision. Bool check circle collision. Const circle collider A, const circle collider B. Then box circle collision. Okay. Shift colliders, yeah, circle get collider distance squared. This is an optimizing trick, depending on the distance, right? Check circle, maybe it is used in .c, check circle collision. Check circle collision, where there are so many mosquitoes. Hold up. Okay. Check circle collision. Circle. Okay. So I should also take it by, doesn't matter. Okay. So collider, I will simply write, it already uses these box collider, const circle collider. So I will declare one function for optimizing circle collision check, right? And what is this function? Static double okay, there is double distance squared, there we go. Okay. Then I have to check this bool box collision. This is circle collision. मेरी भी बोतल में पानी लिया, मेरी बोरी. Circle collision. Okay, so we will check circle collision. कोई बात नहीं. check circle collision, and let's also include debug.h. okay, so we go check a should not be equal to null, error invalid box collider, check b should not be equal to null, error invalid box collider, and let me define an error and false. Okay. Shift colliders, check, yeah, there we go. Okay, your distance between the center of the circle is the sum of the radii, of course. Okay, they have collided. Then finally we have circle, check circle box collision. Check circle box collision, const circle collider A, box collider B. Okay, and okay, bro, right, so we have this. Then I can simply go here, collision, right, circle collision dot c. Then we have this, the closest x offset. Oh right, offsets. Okay, great. Now I have this collider, which I can use okay, so I don't think I would be needing anything else other than this, right? Dot shift colliders, yeah, well get collider, depending on the collider that it does have, check circle collision. Okay, so it's just one function which will be native to okay, right, collision. Okay, so we have collider, this collider object collider dot c, right. I don't wanna feel and I also should have a tile, tile.h. I will include collider.h and strect box, right? See, box collider, I think that is it, box collider. Box collider I would say box. Okay, not two. Still right. Camera. Tile render, then tile.c, box collider, with a null, dot.h tile. Have I used tile? I have not right now. Okay, so that's okay. Let me try and compile it once. Okay, so the collisions work, right? I cannot really say the collision work because the yeah. Close with fall through. Right, level width, level height. Then let me see. Where am I? Okay, camera, set camera, dot set camera. I have not. Okay. Box plus 2 my screen width by 2. Create center. Keep the camera in bounds. 0. It's less than it is 0. Level width minus camera width. Level width minus. Okay. If the x exceeds. Okay, right. Do I have GIMP? GIMP. Alright. Paint brush. Okay, so this is my tiling, right? Session, tiling session. Texture.h, I don't need texture.c, nor do I need window.c. Window.h is okay. Game.h, yeah, let's keep it here. And let's keep these to the right side. Okay, then we have collider, collider.h, collider.c. I don't wanna feel like I did last night. Okay. Calculation. Static function for optimizing circle collision. Check. Tile render. I have not implemented tile render. I've just implemented this tile create. Then we have tile type, which could be any of these. Okay, so let me get type, get box. Okay, check collision. So render. Okay, it takes in a camera, the tile itself, and the renderer. Okay. So I can define creating the tile. Then we have rendering the tile. Rendering the tile, we get if the tile is on the screen. Okay, we check collision of camera with this, right? Because we just want, when we render, we only want to show tiles that are in camera sight. Okay. Right. If tile is on the screen, we have this void render. It says if the tile is on the screen, if the tile is on the screen, if check box collision okay, I'm to a pointer right, to a box collider pointer. I will cast it right. Okay, box collision, we have box collider pointer with camera, right, and the tile box. If so is the case, box underscore collider dot h, right, box collider. Okay, so we check camera and box collider. Then if it is on the screen, then show the tile. So we go, do I have texture? Have I included texture? Yes. Texture underscore render. We have box x minus camera x box dot x minus camera dot x comma box dot y on simple box tile box dot, and we have tile box dot minus camera y, and then we have the texture. Then I will have the texture tile clips ampersand tile clips and tile type, right? Because sorry, I need tile dot h. Okay. So I do have the type, right? Box collider box. Then we move on to get type. Okay, right, so we check if the tile collides with the camera before rendering. Okay, box dot x. Okay, because this value is obviously bigger than this value. Box dot x, this minus this. y, okay, minus y. Okay, because this is the new 0 now, and we are drawing with reference to this, right? We're not drawing with reference to here, we are drawing with reference to here. Okay, now we want here the accessor. Now dot move, then touches wall, tiles, okay, tiles, touches a wall, set camera. This touches wall defined, initialize the tiles load. There is the function, stl-rect box and tile. Okay. Does a dot have a box collider? No. So I will give the dot a collider. Dot. Where is the dot? Dot move. M box, right? Velocity. Position and velocity. Dot move. Dot position is this. Set camera. Function to center the camera over the dot, then void dot date collider, dot, right? Updates the position of the collider after. Okay, but this should be a static function. Okay. Date collider. Function to update the position of the collider after the dot moves. So I can just declare it here, static void dot update colliders. I think I have a similar function here, collision detection. Source dot c, right? This is the new dot. Handle event move, render, check collision, no update collider, render, check collision with the okay, so we update the collider side by side, right? Okay, so we don't need that function, we don't need this function. We will update the collider with the dot, right? And collider dot x dot y, right? I don't have to, yeah, okay. dot c dot h. So let me include tile dot h has collider dot h, but I feel like I should include it on my own at least, right? Okay, and this is with full. Okay, collider.h. Then let me give it a box collider. Box collider box. Right, dot c. Then we have new dot box dot x equals x, box dot y equals y, and width, I think I update collider. Yeah. Okay, position I don't. Okay, we just initialize the collider's dimensions, dot width and height. Okay, we don't need to update with the position. Okay, the position, right? So is the position given? Yeah, so I can give it the position. That's okay. New dot box dot width is dot width, box dot height is dot height. Okay, then in the move function we update box dot x equals position dot x, right? Right, that's how we do. Dot position, and again inside we do the same. Then even here, dot box dot y equals dot position dot y, and we update it here too, right? I don't wanna feel. I did last touches wall, so I will, yeah, check collision additional functions. Okay, touches wall, select box, or maybe I can go const box collider this. Let me just try and make it once such that nothing is broken right now. Okay, I forgot. And this is tile.c47. Texture underscore render. Shit. Okay. So let me take a look at texture render. So texture render, we have to provide the renderer, the texturer. Okay, so tile.h renderer, the texture, tile texture. I have tile texture here. Okay. Renderer, the texture, tile texture here. Renderer. So we will go with renderer, tile texture, and right, box collider, aka stl rect incompatible type. Okay, because, and this is in tile.c 45, because this here is static, so we will provide the address of this, right? Okay, so this is for this, and now all the errors should be resolved. And make Linux. Okay, check undefined reference to checkbox collision. Have I not included collider? Yes. Checkbox collision. Bool checkbox collider. Oh, my bad. Okay, great. So it works, right? Okay, so this is touches wall. Move. I think I want to implement this function touches wall const box collider and an array of tiles, right? Touches wall, you know the maximum tiles, right? This function was here. Listen, total tiles. If the tile is a wall type, tile equal to center and type with a collision. The touches wall function checks the given collision box tiles means tile center, tile top right, tile bottom, which are all wall tiles. Okay. If we check back when we define these constants, you'll see these numbering right next to each other. So all we do have to check between tile center and tile top left. Okay, got it. Oh shit, man. I don't wanna feel like I did last night. Wanna feel did last night. Don't feel me. Game, where is game.c? Yeah. Let me draw STL set render draw color to, let's say, RGB, right? So RGBA. Then I want to STL fill rect. I think that's the function. Yeah, fill rect, STL render fill rect. I think maybe STL render draw rect. Yeah, right. F rect, not simple rect. Render and the rect. STL render draw rect. Render draw rect. We pass in the renderer and I want to pass in um, what is this, dot dash box, right, dot box collider, yeah. So where is game.c, dot x. Let's try and make it okay, so yeah, it's being updated with it, right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to define this function touch wall later somewhere, dot c. I think I'm done with collision detection. If I need it, I will open it again, right. So I have to define this function pull touches wall. For now I will keep this function empty. No, I cannot say return true. I will keep it empty. Then in the move we go, it should be dot underscore and set tiles function touches wall, set tile function, set the tiles okay. Where is set tile defined? Set camera, load media, right. Set tiles assign total tile, we are not using this should be a game, right. Set tile functions, tile width, tile height, clip the sprite sheet. We then open the lazy, it's just a text file with the following contents. Using fstream you can read the text. Okay, I don't have fstream, so I will use some other thing. Map.close, map, what is map here? Okay, fstream map. Okay, we define map as this, right. Okay, so here we are. How touches the wall? If the dot went too far to the left or right, or touch the wall. Okay, so we will focus on this. Dot went too far to the left, right, or touched a wall. Okay, it's dot underscore touches wall, dot underscore touches wall, and dot underscore touches wall, which will internally. Okay, does it take tiles into account? Yes, it does take tiles into account. So I will go. It needs a box collider, so I will provide and dot box. Right. Okay, where is this? This is for this. Nope. This is for this, and so we close it here. So that this is for that, right? Okay. And we need the tiles, right? Because it takes tiles, array of tile pointers, right? Really up or down, or touches a wall. So I'll just simply copy this part. No, copy this whole part. मोटर बंद कर दे, मोटर बंद कर दे भाई. Right. Okay. 3, and we update the position. Box. Move up or down. We subtract from the box. Okay. When we move the dot, we check if it goes off the level or hits a wall tile. If it does, we correct it. Okay, void dot set camera, dot underscore set camera. Camera. Okay, dot render, dot destroy. So I will simply go dot underscore set camera, dot underscore void dot underscore set camera. It takes the dot and rect camera, right? Now then we go center the camera over the dot, and box collider plus dot width by 2. Okay, sorry, minus. Okay, camera position. Okay, first we take the half, right? Screen width by 2, then dot x width by 2. Do I know screen width? Maybe it can take the screen width. STL size G. What is this? Const unsigned int, right? Game.h const int. Okay. I'll take a const int screen width const int screen height. Okay, so we copy these parameters onto here, then we go center the camera over the dot. Okay, so screen width by 2, simply the position, x position and y position. And box.x, wherever the x is, right, if it is on the screen, right, the screen, if my dot is here and I want it to be centered, okay, because this will be a negative value, this value will be greater than this value, hence it will tend to be above, right, it will be a smaller value. Screen width by 2, so screen width is 640 is by 2, so let's say camera x equals, it's passing a reference, I cannot pass a reference. It is dot position, right? Okay, we'll take the box dot x plus dot box dot width by 2, I suppose that's it, or I can, I just go dot width by 2. Width by 2 minus screen width by 2, and then we do the same. How do you do you duplicate? You cannot duplicate a line like that. Can you? Let me see. Tools, are there any shortcuts? Go to jump, go to line, jump back, switch file, view, find, selection, edit, line, duplicate line, control shift D. Damn. Okay, so we go Y, height, we keep the camera in bounds, then we keep the camera in bounds. Silence will be such a dog. We keep the camera in bounds, so we have if camera x is less than 0, we say camera of x equals 0, then there are a bunch of here. If camera of y is less than 0, we say that camera of y equals to 0. If camera dot x is greater than level width, I don't know level width. Okay, camera, so we will add these here. go level width and level width, right? And simply copy this again. Level width minus camera dot width, right? Then we set camera dot x equals level width minus camera dot width, and same with the height, right? If camera, yeah, pointer y is greater than level height minus camera dot height, then camera dot y equals level height minus camera height. Okay, here's the rendering, and then we render dot texture, yeah, dot position, no, we'll be using camera, right? We want to be using the camera, STL-rect camera in box minus camera, dot box dot x minus camera x, and dot, I think I have defined a camera over somewhere, yeah, camera, and I provide this camera while it renders, right? And camera, right? Okay. Oh bro, but I have not set the camera, right? Okay, dot move, I think I have to set the camera after the dot moves. Right, then camera dot x and camera dot y, dot c, camera dot x, box dot y, minus camera dot y, is it trend or render? No, it isn't. Dot set camera. Okay, so where do we set the camera? I just want to take a look. Where do we actually set the camera? Move back, file, touches wall, I'll set this, yeah, set the camera after the dot moves, yeah. Okay, so state the camera position after the dot moves. This is a static object, right? Camera is a static object, right? Okay. So dot set camera, and then I need to provide dot the camera screen width. Again, I need to provide dot the camera screen width, screen height, then level width and level height. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, camera, yeah, dot y, dot c96, c96, yeah, how did I do that? Okay, let's see, and everything is great. Okay, then okay, this works, and right. Okay, great. Make clean out. Excellent. So project, I should also close project, and that is it. We'll come on to it next time.